Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. We're in store for a Major League debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And today's starting pitcher, Matthew Thompson. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Okay, 707.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. With the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
So up now for Kansas City, Jacob Young.
Runner!
Rosario runs. Late swing fouled off. Rosario gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch is outside.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Full count.
Squirts away a little bit. On the ground to first, could be two. And he can't come up with it. To first, and he just gets it there in time. One away. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind it.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out and a runner at second.
Witt Jr. is one of only two players in AL-NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first two seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Tucker going back. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Here's the 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Velasquez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Man on second, 2 down. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. That missed by a lot, and it's 3-2.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one ripped. Could be extra bases. The run comes in from second. The relay in there safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. That
Ball
misses. And the count is 1-1.
Ball 2.
Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That misses, and the count is filled up. Jonathan India next up for Kansas City. And that one is lifted in the air, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Seth Lugo.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now, Trey Turner. Turner went deep in his most recent game. First
Outside
pitch,
ball.
just misses. Inside,
No, that's
just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Oh,
No,
he doesn't
that's
get
the
the
ball.
call. And that's ball 3. That one
Ball
misses.
4, first
So a
base.
leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Tons of pop. Right now he's 3rd in the National League in homers. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner takes off. Ball misses. Throw save. That's a stolen base. That's 50 stolen bases for him this year.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Just missed.
2 balls.
Runner at
1
second,
strike.
nobody out. That one finds the zone, and the count is 2-2. The pitch. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Here is Aaron Judge. Homered last night, added another hit as well. First offering, and it just misses. Turner stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch is outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swings and misses. 2 balls and a strike. Runner on at 3rd, 1 gone. Late that time, and it's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Judge waits. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One away with a runner at third. Judge rips that one. And it looks like trouble. Turner in to score. It's 1-1. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Towards first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Kyle Tucker.
He's having a monster season in every major offensive category. Top 5 in average, home run, and RBI in the National League. So clearly, he's one of the best players in the sport right now. And I tell you what, you better not make a mistake to him.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's going to be Giancarlo Stanton. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. And takes low for ball 1.
1-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Handles, throws to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Thompson back to work. And that misses. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Turner with the throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Went deep in the ball game last night. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. One out, base is empty. And he pumps it a strike. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So up next, Michael Garcia.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Swing and a base hit. Renfroe makes the turn at second. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Blake Mitchell trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Ball one there.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Runners are at the corners, one away. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ahmed Rosario in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Out there to center. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Well, as a former outfielder, I love this play. When you get the opportunity to throw a guy out at the plate. Makes the catch as the runner tags, and a laser throw to the plate on the money for the double play. It's time to go hit.
Back here at Wrigley Field, here's Riley Green. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Bobichette getting ready to hit. Now a screamer into the outfield. Velasquez hauls it in, and there's one away. And next for the Cubs, Colt Keith.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
This one in the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on to the 3rd inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Ahmed Rosario. Rosario in his 9th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
The center fielder, Jacob Young.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Jacob Young. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. And a sac bunt here. Bare hands it. Tough play. On the money. Nice play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Just missed.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. It's 2-1.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Nelson Velasquez. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball. 1 strike.
Witt, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Blocked. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
And that skips into dirt. Man at second. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. Late swing, foul to the left. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. The throw in.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. And that's a base hit. And now two aboard. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now Contreras has some trouble with it. And the runners will move up. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Royals 3 and the Cubs 1. Here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Trey Turner now. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Two out, space is empty. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Gets it to first. And Tucker is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. On to inning number 4. It's the Royals 3 and the Cubs 1. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And that one missing low.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Next is the Royals catcher, Blake Mitchell.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one is absolutely belted. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And his first big league hit is a double. Blake Mitchell with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Mitchell over at second, 1 down. Swing and a ball popped up. Turner. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacob Young.
Jacob Young now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Line drive. Brings it in, and that'll do it. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Royals 3 and the Cubs 1. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Aaron Judge. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And ball one.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Rafael Devers. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
No.
In the air, left field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now back, first baseman, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's Stanton now. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. The Cubs down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a foul ball. And a ground ball to first. Knocks it down. He's able to win the race to the bag, and they get it out on the play.
A lot going on right there. First of all, first baseman making that diving stop. So many times he's looking desperately for the pitcher to feed it to, but he decides to get up and beat that base runner to the bag. Pretty impressive right there.
Green takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. In there at the knees for a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Man on second, 2 down. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Good job to fight that one off. And there's the ball. Bobichette in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Royals 3 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Thompson back to work. Up and in, ball 1.
Well, these Royals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Yep.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. So digging in, Nelson Velasquez. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. They got it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And that's in there at the knees. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Swings through it for the K. On to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Cubs 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Bo Bichette. Fly ball down the left field line. That's back. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now here is Colt Keith. Fly to center his first time. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
You know, these Cubs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Clips the corner. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Young puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Struck out swinging his first time. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
First pitch doesn't find a zone. Bichette, the runner at second with 1 away. Slap the other way, foul. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Renfroe in position. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Here's Trey Turner. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5. Just off the inside edge.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two-0. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
2-2.
So Trey goes down on strikes. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 3 and the Cubs 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tanner Dodson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a curve misses outside, ball 1.
Hee-haw! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now fly ball to right center. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. In for a strike, good slider. No outs, runner on second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Ball one there.
That's a good pitch there.
1-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One out and a runner at second, and we're the top half of the sixth. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 4-1.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Blake Mitchell steps in for the Royals. Dodson, 6'1" righty, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, no strikes.
Misses inside. 2-0.
2-0 to count.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Contreras under it, and he's got it. 2 down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Back to the top of the lineup. So here's the Royals DH. Ahmed Rosario, 1 for 3. First pitch misses. Garcia, the runner at first with 2 gone. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. And it's even up. Two outs. And it remains 2-2. Man at second. Just misses with that one.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. Jacob Young. Steps in for the Royals. Just off the inside edge.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Inside, just missed.
2-0.
First and second, 2 down. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home, the throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 4.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So 2 down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Foul ball there. Two on, 2 outs. Next one misses, and a count 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. They get the force. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Royals 5 and the Cubs 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, well, we go bottom 6. Down to number 2 hitter, Kyle Tucker. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. First pitch just misses. Oh, great stop to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not.
He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Cubbies down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Headed towards the corner. Renfroe on his horse. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Fastball almost got him there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That misses.
1-2.
Now 1-2. That's down and in. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now. That one just misses.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Cubs are down quietly. They're down here 5-1. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyson Miller.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
just
Ball,
off the
no.
outside edge. Ball one. Fastball for a strike. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
One
A
ball,
1-2
two
count.
strikes.
All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No balls. One strike. Ball one.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That
Ball.
misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Two balls. One strike.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
That's inside.
First pitch strike from the
3-1.
pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Three one now. That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. This one in the air, right field. And that'll get off into the seats. Pasquantino over at first with one away. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Royals 5 and the Cubs 1. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Hunter Harvey getting loose out there. Stratton also throwing. Next offering is fouled back. And that one clips the corner. Pitch
Ball,
misses
no.
there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Seth Lugo won't go any further tonight, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. A new arm into the game, the righty, Hunter Harvey.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
And up next for Chicago, Riley Green. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Royals leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Bo Bichette up to the dish. His split numbers between June and July there.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Back-to-back base hits. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Ball 1.
In the dirt.
1 ball, no strike.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the trigger too late on the backdoor breaking ball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Contreras now.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Way outside, straight to the backstop. And two in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
That one catches the zone. 1-2.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Got him. That's the third out. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Ready to begin the eighth. So up now for Kansas City, Hunter Renfroe. Miller back to work. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. One away. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Right through there for a strike. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next to the Royals, the catcher, Blake.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Blake Mitchell. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one in there across the letters.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Royals 5 and the Cubs 1. Chris Stratton on to pitch here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Trey Turner at the plate. The Cubs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Number 30,
Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That misses the zone. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. John Schreiber up and loosening in the pen. Hernandez getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Just missed.
Down.
In the air to left center. Velasquez under it. And there's 2 down.
the center fielder, number 99, Aaron.
2 outs, base is empty. Aaron Judge at the plate. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Yeah, that drops in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
And the 0-1. In there at the knees.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Seeing if he can get Judge to chase right there. Now
1
1 and 2.
2 strikes.
The Cubbies down by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Royals 5 and the Cubs 1. Back here at the friendly confines. And now it's going to be Ahmed Rosario. Miller goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that's in the dirt. To third. Devers. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next to the Royals, the center fielder, Jacob Young.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. There's a strike. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2. Stays alive. Outside, and the count is 1-2. And this is inside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Next
That's
offering
the ball.
upstairs.
Full count.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. That one out to right. Tucker sizes this one up, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Royals 5 and the Cubs 1. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom 9. Now the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And a strike to Devers.
0-1.
And ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And first offering is fouled off. The Royals leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that one upstairs, ball one. The changeup missing. 2-1. Fastball is outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball four.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, one out. Riley Green, the next Cub to hit. And it's fouled away. Stanton stands at first with one out. And he hits a ground ball right side onto second. They get one, and that's a double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.